Okay, so moving on to our final part of learning a database, where we will be now attempting to create a report. Okay, so a report is something that can be used in database where you can present your data in a much more presentable way, where you can put a title for it, you can arrange the columns, you can put different headings for each column, you can put your logo in it. Okay, let's get started on how a report works. So once again, in learning how to create a report, once again I'll be referring to this 2013 past paper, where for example where was it, the last query that we created was db5. Okay, so now this db5 query, I'm now going to convert it into a report. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the create button, come to the create tab, and I'm going to click on report. Okay, so there is report design, blank report, report wizard. You can, I mean, all of them are available, but for me the best option is click on report, where the computer will create the entire report for you. So when you do click on report, you can see within a few seconds the computer has created the entire report for you. Okay, so once again, when it comes for reports as well, you have multiple views. You have the report view. So this is how your report is going to look like. I mean, this is exactly how your report looks on a computer screen. Then you have something called print preview. So print preview will show how it's going to look on a piece of A4 paper. Okay, so this is how it looks on a piece of A4 paper. You can see it's going into 2 pages. Okay, first page, second page. Okay, this is the first page and this is the second page. So you can see on printed format your report is breaking into 2 pages. Okay, let's come out of print preview. Let's go into layout view. So layout view will allow you to adjust the sizes of the columns, change the font colors, put a proper title, and any advanced changes that you want to make, like for example you want to put a footer, for example, to your report, you can do that in design view. So advanced changes can be done in design view. Okay, so let us make a few simple changes to our report. Let's go into layout view and say, for example, let's first give it a meaningful title. Okay, let's select this and give it a meaningful title. So db5 was about sponsors who made donations of at least 20 pounds. Okay, so let's simply say donations of at least 20 pounds. I don't have the pound symbol with me, so I'll just put dollar for now. Okay, $20. Okay, and I can make this look like a heading. So I can come to the format tab, I can make it bold, I can make it slightly bigger, maybe size 22, make it red color, for example. And then I can do the same for each of the labels, the column headings. Select using the shift key, I'm clicking on each of them, and I can make it bold, I can make it center. I can do the same over here as well. Okay, using the shift key I selected all of them, center align all of them. And then say, for example, as you can see, this is the cutoff of the A4 paper. So let me make it fit inside one A4 paper. So I can click on this and then make it smaller. Okay, make this column smaller, make this column smaller, make this column smaller as well. So now it's inside one A4 paper. Let me drag this also inside. So now you can see this is properly fitting inside one A4 paper. Let's make this slightly bigger. Okay, so the data is properly visible. And then say, for example, in the footer of this report, let's go into print preview so I can explain this to you better. In print preview, you can see this is your report. Let's zoom out. Okay, so say, for example, in the footer you want your name to appear. You want your name to appear in the footer. So if you want to do that, let's go into design view. Let's come into view, design view, and you can see this is the page footer area and you have a report footer area. So I want my footer to appear on every page, so I'll put it in the page footer area. So what I need to do is I need to increase this space. So let me keep the cursor here and pull this down. So now I have enough space. Now what I need to do is I need to put a label over there. Okay, in this gap I need to put a label. So how do I put a label? I come to report design, and over here we have something called a label. Sorry, this one. This is what we call a label, and I'm going to click on it and I'm going to draw it over here. So when I draw my label over here, now inside this label I can type whatever I want. So I'm going to simply type my name inside that label. Okay, so now what happens is in every page of this report my name is going to appear. Okay, shall we check it out? Let's go into report view. As you can see at the bottom, my name is appearing in the footer. Let's go into print preview and see how it would look on a printout. Yes, in a printout, can you see in the footer my name is appearing? Okay, so that's how you put a footer for your report. Okay, now when it comes to saving, very straightforward. You just simply come and click on save, and you can give it a name as report, for example, report of db5. Okay, and you can see here your report is over here. So a report is basically you're presenting your data in a much more professional looking way. Okay, say for example, especially if you want to take a printout, it might not look so good when you take a printout in a query, but in a report you can put a title, you can even put a logo. Say for example you want to put a logo, once again you can come into design view and you can click on insert image, find a suitable image and then place it wherever you want. Okay, so a report allows you to give something much more professional looking, okay, based on your needs. Okay, so once again I'm telling you, what I have shown you all is the basics of how to create a report. I would once again recommend practice the other past papers, other database past papers, so that you can see what are some of the other ways of creating a report. So, for example, certain past papers will tell you to remove certain columns, certain past papers will say you to sort certain columns. Now those we haven't done here. So when you practice those past papers, you will learn a few more features that can be done in a database report. Over here I've just taught you the basics. Okay, so try and go through the 2015 database past paper question, or the 2018 or the 2019, for example, any of those years, any database past paper question. Try and go through as many as you can. Okay, try these questions in different ways. Okay, so that your knowledge in creating reports, in creating queries, in creating forms would be quite solid. Okay, so good luck. I hope you are quite fine with learning the database lesson. If you do have questions, if you do need help, you do know what the email address is. Drop a message and I'll get back to you with the support that I can offer. Okay, so good luck, take care, see you then.